Charles Berner, also known as Yogeshwar, was the originator of the Enlightenment intensive, a process that is used today worldwide to seek self-realization by conscious, direct knowledge. Charles Berner passed away on June 24, 2007 at his home in New South Wales, Australia. I recorded this video of him during afternoon talks at his home in the Adelaide Hills of Australia in 1993.
It is true that a teacher knows something that the student doesn't know. It's not necessarily knowledge. It may be experience. It may be something that the teacher knows that can only be gotten by an internal evolutionary process that the student cannot see or is hiding from himself subconsciously, and the teacher tells the student to do it, but the student doesn't see why he should do it. If the student is going by reason, then the reason is the student's guru, not the teacher. And so he has to depend on his own reason then for his advancement, especially when he comes up against things that are buried in his subconscious or influencing him or are so attached to that he can't see why he should give it up. Tell you another story. This happened sometime later in India. What was the name of that weaver, Muslim, Hindu? Huh? No.
Kabir?
Huh?
Kabir?
Kabir. That was it. He was a weaver. He continued to weave as he would teach. Fire the shuttlecock through and bring the beater down. Each time that he would make a conclusion, send the shuttlecock back through again, and he was sitting on this porch out in front of an Indian hut. It's quite common in India to have this porch. And then his students would be lined up on the ground sitting. He would teach them and keep on with his weaving. He had his number one disciple who sat on the porch next to the loom, and whenever Kabir wanted something, he would send whatever his name was for it. A glass of water or whatever it was. Some more yarn. One day he fired the shuttlecock through and fell on the ground. It was one afternoon. Kabir looked down, and his assistant looked down, and all the students looked down, and they could all see the shuttlecock there, but Kabir said to his assistant, "Get the lamp, I can't find the shuttlecock." Assistant got up, went and got the lamp, came back, handed it to Kabir. Kabir said, "Oh yes, there it is." Picked up the shuttlecock and handed the lamp back to his assistant and went on with his lesson. Now they could all see the shuttlecock. They knew Kabir could see it. So what's the moral of the story? His assistant didn't say, but Kabir. He just went and got the lamp. Now, in modern times, people have been tricked so often by unscrupulous teachers that they have become very suspicious. And they won't do what the teacher says. They want to say, well, yes, well, but what is the reason? But the shuttlecock's right there, why don't you pick it up? Or I refuse to move the hut again. Or why should I take care of a kid for 14 years as it grows up? I want to do my sadhana. I'm going to do sadhana. I like doing sadhana. I like meditating. I don't like taking care of kids. It interferes with my sadhana. I'm serious about my sadhana. I don't want to bother with this kid stuff. What's more important? People, the whole world is filled with people having kids, overflowing with population. And there's only a handful doing meditation. Why should we put the kids before the meditation? Now, what had the abbot said? Nothing can happen to you unless it's your karma. But someone teaches these lessons now, the student doesn't want to listen to it because there have been so many bogus teachers that they've learned not to trust them. Nothing can happen to you unless it's your karma.